Ladies and gentlemen, Tactical Advance here, and welcome back to some more Star Citizen. Now today we're taking a look at the VFG Industrial Hangar, formerly known as the Asteroid Hangar. Now I've had a good look round. There's a couple little bugs in this hangar, but I've no doubt they're going to sort them out. We've got some other news as well, guys. I don't know if you're aware, but if any of you guys have been reading the patch notes, we've now got SLI support and Crossfire and Crossfire X. And yeah, it's in the game. I mean, I've tried it out on SLI. There's been some issues. I'm still disabling it at the moment. It's not quite there yet, but hopefully once that's fully implemented, then everyone can utilize all their cars. That'd be great for me because I've got issues at the moment flying in Arena Commander. Anyway, moving on. So we're going to take a look around this hangar. First of all, you can see the lighting is quite a lot darker than all the other hangars. Not that it's necessarily an issue. It's sort of in keeping really with the style. This one's a lot more interactive. There's a lot more going on visually here. There's a lot more. There seems to be a lot more props as well. So what we'll do is we'll start with the ground floor first of all. You literally start here anyway, so I'm going to just turn around. We literally start here, and because obviously there's no particular offices yet, they've just plonked all the stuff on this ledge here. I'm getting a bit of there seems to be a little bit of bug in this hangar, guys. It's something to do with the textures loading. I'm sure we've all experienced it in some of the hangars when you walk around. The textures are popping in. This one's very bad over in that direction, and I keep getting frame lock, going down to like 1 frame and then coming back up again. But anyway, moving on. I've made some adjustments to the settings to make it a bit smoother. So we've got this platform here. There's a lift going upstairs. Let's go and take a look upstairs first of all, as we seem to be started on this floor. In keeping, the lift's very in keeping. Everything here is very aged. This is like one of them sort of old lift shaft things. Now this you could call it, this is like the centralised hub. You can see we have a good look round here. Sort of wires hanging from the ceiling. There's some sort of engine there. I don't know why that's here. I mean, unless this is not really the workshop, is it? But it does look pretty cool, in all fairness. It's obviously broken. A nice looking chain there. Holding up. What else we got? We have container, which doesn't appear to be openable. No hand thing coming up. Sure that will be at some point. It's like a workbench here. Yeah, we've got some sort of work table. God, it's getting dark over here. We need a torch. Oh look, we've got snap-on tool bench here. No any of these drawers. No, you can't really see it. It's a bit dark on it, guys. Oh look, you can see that he's got little stickers on it as well. You can see the Drake and the Origin one there as well. Pretty cool. Very messy, guys. If you've got OCD, you would not like this hangar. There's a lot of stuff on the floor here. RSI in the toolbox. Someone's probably spent quite a bit of time making that toolbox. I didn't even see it there before. It's in such a dark corner there. Over the other side, we've got a trolley. Everyone needs a trolley. Seems a very dangerous hangar to live in, doesn't it? You get the impression that it's almost sort of a very sort of a tinker's hangar. You know, someone who's going to be tinkering around with ships, and it does fit into that sort of pirate sort of aspect, doesn't it? A hauler maybe, or someone like that, or salvager. Big salvage ship would be pretty good in this sort of, you know, design of hangar. It's sort of quite in keeping. Oh, we've got a display up there. I didn't notice that. Oh, we've actually got a display there, and there's sofas behind me there. Alright, okay, makes sense. Death trap wires. Funny looking hatch thing there. Sofa looks obviously very worn. It's sort of in keeping with the style, really. We're going to get around the back of the sofa. I'm going to have to have a look. Actually, that's funny, isn't it? I just noticed that. Look. Brand new on the back. Maybe. Well, I suppose it might be, actually, mightn't it? I suppose you're sitting on the seats. What else have we got around here? I don't know what the hell that is. Looks like a big roof rack, doesn't it? Bit of flooring or something. Another engine. Looks slightly bigger than the other one. Oh, what's that? Chain coming out the ceiling. Is that actually, what's that, a duct up there? Another screen round here. We've got a couple more benches there. Is that an engine underneath there? Or maybe that's some sort of, I don't know what that is. Some sort of, I don't know. Is that a part of the bench? Oh, it is, yeah. Maybe some sort of extraction duct or something like that. Another screen behind me there. I'm hoping they're going to plug all these screens in. It'd be pretty cool. Sort of desk here, once again. Looks a bit of a mess. A few broken screens there as well. Not sure if any of this is going to work, i.e. it looks pretty doggy, doesn't it? Pretty old. And then we can see out of the windows here. Obviously, once again, they could do with a bit of a window clean here. One thing this does lack, actually, out of all the other hangars, guys, one of the the only negative part, really, is a viewing platform. I mean, you don't get me wrong, you get this, but there is I'll show you the other platforms. You can't really look at a ship in this hangar, really. You know, you're so far away, and particularly looking through this glass, it makes it very difficult. We'll go and take a look. Actually, there's actually, you can see underneath the floor the wiring there. Some sort of console here. Going up there. Let's move downstairs now and take a look at the rest. So excuse the juddering, guys. I'm trying to walk quite smoothly and try not to move too fast because when the frame lock kicks in, it's very annoying. Okay, well obviously all this stuff won't be here next time. It's going to be in your quarters, obviously. Is there a door up there? I don't think there was there? I think there's actually another door down here, but we're going to take a look in a minute. Obviously the helmet's there. That's more... With all fairness, actually, it might stay there. Because, you know, you don't want your hangar in your quarters. Sorry, your helmet in your quarters. You have to run away there to get it. And we'll take a look around this side. We've got all these sort of scaffolding sort of stuff that's, you know, thrown round the place, best way to word it. Obviously the tank, guys, we've all seen that. And this door here, this is obviously going to be something to do with the expandable rooms and all that sort of stuff. We'll have to wait and see. Looks like quite an interesting door configuration on the locking mechanism there as well. So that'd be quite interesting to see that open. Now the floor textures are very detailed. This is probably one of the most detailed hangars for physical fidelity, and by far you can see the materials and the level of detail they've gone to these panels. I mean, I'm talking about these panels, but if I move a foot over there, there's a different panel. You know, you stand over here and there's a different panel. And each panel is pretty much different. I mean, even this one's different. So a lot of time's gone into this hangar making it, there's no doubt about it. It does look quite impressive. The only bug that's here at the moment, guys, is the textures loading. And I'm sure I've experienced it in all the hangars, but this seems to be up there. You know, it seems to be pretty bad. What I did is actually to improve this video. Before I made the video, I ran around the whole hangar and just stood still in every section to preload all the textures before I made the video. Otherwise, if you just see, you could probably see a little bit there. See the wall in front of me? I'll move forward a bit. There we go. Move back a bit. See the top textures loading in. Stand here a bit. Now, see if I go a bit closer. You'll see the textures loading on the rock probably when I get closer. Look. Waiting. No, maybe not. Maybe they're loaded. Well, as I said, I did a bit of run around earlier, but that's the only bugbear at the moment. I don't know if that's causing the frame drop or not, but who knows. So we've got a nice grid here. Got some steam coming up. Looks very good. This nice ramp. Now, the way you can actually... Oh, just noticed. The way you can actually configure your hangars now, guys. I don't know if you know. If you go over to the RSI website, you can actually pick your hangar if you've got more than one, and you can actually place your ships where you want them to be in the hangar. So I placed them like this for no particular reason. Just felt like just a good. Just put one left and right so you get a full experience of the hangar. Now, I spoke earlier about the viewing platform, and this is basically what you get, which is here. And to climb up, you just walk into it. So it's quite easy to do. Once you're at the top, you'll see the sort of view you get. We could probably do it down by the Constellation. Would have made more sense, wouldn't it? So once you're up here, basically what you get is there's a little ledge around that side. There's anything around here, you know, get the idea. And then same thing around the other side. So this is basically what you get really to look over your ship, which is a little bit of a shame. But I suppose it's difficult, isn't it? What do you do? Do you build a frame around the whole entire thing? You know, would it have been better to have maybe have a centre platform? Another thing we could have climbed up over there by that rock. But that might have limited what ships could have actually fitted in here. This big thing as well, I was looking at this earlier. This is obviously something to do with the doors. Now the doors in this hangar are actually open in the ceiling. We'll take a look at that anyway. I'll jump, well, I say jump down, climb down. And take a look. Animations on the steps look pretty cool as well, I must admit. The way he climbs down. So we'll take a look. Oh, I'm going up again. Let's go and take a look at these. Now you've got the same pads, you can see. Pad 1, pad 2. I think it's 3 pads. Let's have a look at these doors. Now the doors, from what I can tell, is... Oh, you know them big missile silos? I'm not saying everyone's seen one by any means, but I'm sure there's someone who has. They're sliding doors. You can see. If you look up... Oh, I'm going to try and turn my head and move back a bit. If you look up in that top corner, you see that little round wheel with a cog on it. And obviously that turns, and then the whole entire roof is going to slide that way. And obviously these rams, you know, there's a double-edged sword here. There's probably double animations, isn't there? There's probably the animation of that actually happening, and then you've got the animation of this thing doing something, maybe making a noise and wobbling or something. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? Now, lighting on all the platforms, it's got the sort of the track runway lights, very similar to all the other ones. They've all got the sort of the landing tracks. This one's slightly different. These are circular ones, where the other ones are strips. And I suppose the reason is because you're landing vertically rather than coming in horizontally, where the lines were in the centre before, weren't they? You get the lights around the edge. I was actually having a look at the rocks as well. They look alright. They're not too bad. Not as graphically detailed as I maybe like, but, you know, here nor there, really. It's the only thing so far that I've actually looked at and thought maybe they could have cranked the poly count, but maybe that would have caused an issue. I think once they've sorted the bugs out in the hangars, you know, the loading issue, I don't know if you can actually even sort that out. Maybe that's something we just have to live with, I don't know. Same thing over that side. Now, going down this side, this is one with actually obviously a ship on the inside the bay. You see the textures loading in with this hangar now, guys that watch. Look, I'll stand it. Just saw some load. A few more. If you wait a bit longer. Go a bit closer. A few more loaded in. We'll see the black strips coming in a minute. A bit longer. There it goes. There's the black strips. And then you get all the shadows and everything else comes in. It's fine in the other hangars, guys. You know, you walk, you know, before you even get to the ship, the textures load in. It's just something with this hangar. I don't know what it is yet. Let me know in the comments below, guys. Are you getting the same thing? Because I'll be interested to see if it's maybe it's just me in this hangar with this graphics card. I don't know. I mean, maybe that is the case. It would be a bit odd, but in all the other hangars, it works perfectly for fine. It's just this one I'm struggling with a little bit. Same sort of door ram thing here. Now you can actually see. Obviously, this is going to take off vertically, fly up through the roofs. It's going to be a pretty unique hangar. It's going to be quite interesting to see as well and watch. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing these doors open as well. It's going to be really cool. We'll walk around this side. What's that there? It's pretty cool, isn't it? I don't know if actually it's cool having a borderline on possibly going to be a fire shortly inside your hangar, but now you have these little bays here. I'm assuming these are going to be parking bays, not ship bays. Very similar like the other hangars where they've got parking bays. They've all got about three or four. I think there's 3 there. You can see the small pads. It's down to 1 pad here. We'll move around this side. A lot of detail on this one. There's so much detail, really. When you look round, this it must have took a long time to do this. I mean, it's just crazy, really. Some sort of panel there. Oh, look, the wall's wobbling there. Wobbly wall. These big steel girders, I don't know if you've seen these. Actually, I don't know if they run all the way up the top. I'm guessing they do. It's a bit dark up there. They're actually obviously the supports for the actual door, I guess. That actually hold the door up. There's another big beam in the middle there. We'll take a look in a minute. There's a lot of sparks coming down and electricity. There's actually electricity coming off these as well, so definitely do not touch this. I'm surprised I didn't put a warning sign up here because... I'll just stand here a sec. See the bolts of electricity coming out of there. Obviously, whoever's wired it has not done a very good job. Let's move around this side. Centre rock, obviously, I'm sure. Obviously, the centre rock's there to hold the whole bloody thing up. I don't know what this big girder is here for. is impressive, I must admit. I think this is actually, out of all the other hangars, this is the only one to have like an atmosphere. And what I mean by that, this has actually got like, you know, smoke. Actually, with all fairness, the other ones have got sort of an atmosphere, but it's coming out the ceiling, not necessarily the floor, is it? I think it does break up the floor a little bit, because one of the things with the other hangars, they look so flat. I think having some sort of atmosphere, like steam or something like that, just makes it a little bit more, you know, immersive, and like you're actually in a, you know, big hangar as such, or you're in a real hangar as such. Got some scaffolding going along the side here. I did try and jump down there, didn't work. Actually see something under there. Look. Ooh, go around that side. Didn't see that before. That's so lot you can actually see underneath that centre section there. Not much down there. It's actually interesting to see if we could see over that way where the door is, where we can't get into. Scaffolding here. Got these big yellow cables going around the side. Someone's just bodged in a load of lights. There's some sort of control unit. I've seen a couple of them ones there. You can see it on the wall there. Some more scaffolding there. As we go around here. Obviously these back to these centre doors again. Same sort of rams as well. So they're sort of replicating the scenarios. And I imagine as they expand over that way, you're going to have the same sort of situation. We're going to go under here actually. Oops. Spark. Where'd that come from? It's coming from the lighting. Oh look, it's actually coming from the end of that. Oh, it's not a pipe, is it? Very impressive. I mean, the detail of this is just phenomenal, isn't it? I mean, I can't imagine how long it took to do all this. The only negative side is this loading thing. I think once they resolve that, it's going to be a lot smoother. I've seen a significant increase in frame rate now. The SLI come in, not as much as I imagined, but let's open this up. It's very nice, but that's obviously not going to be staying there, is it? That's obviously going to be moved out into the quarters later on. Let's just go and check something. I mean, there's a door there. It's just going to... Did I miss a door upstairs, guys? Because I'm just thinking... All the other hangars have got a door off from their quarters, if you know what I mean. From up here. Going to, I'm assuming, your own quarters. So when we're in here, is there another door? Maybe there's another floor. Could be, couldn't there? There's no door in here, is there? So that's odd, isn't it? Maybe this one's going to have a third floor. It can't do, can it? It's a bloody rock, isn't it? It could actually, it could easily have another floor looking up there, couldn't it? Should we go and have a look downstairs now? I'm on a mission now. Because it's a little bit odd. I mean, all the other ones have got a room coming off the top floor. Either that, or to access your room, you've got to go through the bottom doors, which are down here. There's no door here, is there? Have I missed a door? There's no door here neither. Not that it's obvious, anyway. Let's go downstairs and have a quick look and see if we can see on top of this thing and identify if there's going to be a third floor or not. I'll just stand over here a little bit. It's going to be on top, isn't it? You wouldn't have thought so, would you? Because if it's got to go, if it goes up one floor, it's got to go into the rock. Because if it was mounted on top, that means the room could only expand once, so that can't be the case. So that's something to note, guys. You don't actually, not necessarily, actually, that's maybe a good thing. I mean, if you land in your hangar, if it does turn out that your quarters are actually going to be this way, save you going up the stairs, I suppose, wouldn't it? There's a little ladder there as well. Didn't notice that there. What are these buttons? Main line. Okay. You actually got that ladder? No. Maybe that's going to be the case. Maybe then the quarters is here. It's just that concept is different from all the other hangars, because where all the other hangars have got the main compartment or your own quarters coming off the control centre. Unless they add another door in up there. I can't see that they're going to, because I can't see the direction it's going to go in, but we'll have to wait and see. So, all in all, guys, a fantastic hangar. I really like it. I think so far, I mean, it's each their own. What hangar do you like? I mean, if you haven't got all the hangars, if you're looking at the videos that I've made so far, if you could pick, which one would you have? I mean, actually, I did a poll on the forum, guys. I'll leave a link below. Go and vote on the poll and let us know, because I'll be really interested to know what everyone else's going with. Now, for me, you know, personal preference, I'm probably going to go with the Revell in York, right? And for me, 2 reasons, guys. The first reason is I have the Phoenix, right? And the Phoenix is light grey with wood interior. You know where this is going, guys. The Revell in York has a grey interior with wood. It sort of matches the ship in some ways. And for me, for what I'm doing with the YouTube and creating these videos, it's the best one because I can see the ships. The lighting in there is the best for me to look around the ship. That's not necessarily saying that it's the best hangar for everyone. It's fully down to personal preference of what you like. There's no wrong or right answer here. It'd be just nice to know what the actual majority is. So I'll leave a link in the description below, guys. So go and have a vote on the forum. It'd be interesting to see what the conclusion is. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye now.